All right, the number of worldwide sales of the PlayStation 4 are given below. Determine the quadratic regression model that approximates the data, and with the model, predict the number of worldwide sales in December 2019. We'll round to 3 places. This is 100% calculator. So bring in the calculator. Check. All right. Since you are told, I lied. You're not told. Oh, no, it is there. Nope, we need to say it. So there's missing text here, and I'll tell you what that is. And that text is, let X be the number of months from December 2016. We need that part. So with that, January 2017 means X is 1. March 2017 means X is 3. September 2017, X is 9. December of the same year, X is 12. I don't know why I wrote the 2 first. July 2018, X is 19. December of 2018, X is 24. March of 2019, X is 27. And June of 2019, X is 30. The big 3-0. Great. So that information is very important, and I'm sorry I wasn't in the slide, but please write that in. So now what we're going to do is get this data into the calculator. To do that, we're going to go to Stat, Edit. The cursor is already on Edit, so just hit Enter. Now, you might have numbers there, or you might not. Does not matter. If you do have numbers, we're going to use L1 and L2, by the way. Highlight the L1, hit Clear, and then hit Enter. And then in the L2, hit Clear, and then hit Enter. If for some reason you don't have L1 or L2, and you need to get it in there, put your cursor to where that L1 or L2 should be, hit Second, Insert, Second, in this case I need my L2, notice L2 is above the number 2, and hit Enter. The reason a column would be gone is because you hit Delete instead of Clear, and we don't want that. Please make sure you hit Clear. L2 will be the X values. L1 will be the X values. L2 will be the Y values, the amount of sales. So type this in, hitting Enter in between each row. I am totally not editing any of this out. And do the same thing for the Y values. As a comment, double super check everything. One number changed, like that one right there, would affect the entire problem. I didn't do that on purpose. All right, I'm going to take a second to check everything. Mike, you did a good job. I know. Everything looks good. All right. So now we're going to go to Second, Quit. Now we're going to have the calculator give us the quadratic model. We're going to go back to Stat, scroll over once to Calc, and we're looking for a quadratic regression, number 5 there. We're going to hit Enter. Now, our X's are coming from L1, so to get the L1, second L1 comes from number 1. The Y's are coming from L2, second L2. You might already have that. And then go to Calculate. If you have an older style of calculator, you don't see this screen at all. You just see quad reg with a black square that's blinking. You guys just hit Enter. The newer operating system, make sure your screen looks like what I have right now, and hit enter on calculate. We are asked to round this to 3 places. Here's a thing you can do to make the calculator do your work for you. And in fact, we're going to go a little bit beyond, we're going to go a little ahead of the game. So if you ever want your calculator to round for you, you can go to mode. And then in this case, since we want 3 places, you can select the 3 right here and hit enter. When you're done, you can put this back on float. If you second quit out of here, you can redo your previous step by doing second enter. Second enter copies the previous line, which is great in case you ever make a mistake. On the, if everyone could, make sure you have Quadratic L1, L2. The comma is above the 7. Before you hit enter, just get us ready for what we're going to do after we find this equation. We're going to have the calculator put the equation into our y equals automatically so we can manipulate it. To do that, hit a comma at the end and go to vars, which stands for variables. Scroll over to the right one to y vars, y variables. Hit enter on function. Hit enter on y1. So hopefully everyone's screen says quadreg, pull the x's from L1, pull the y's from L2, and then store the equation in y1. So if you hit enter now, it rounds it for us, which is great. Let me copy that down real quick. Ooh. Excellent. And if you go to y equals, oh, hold on, I'm not in the right mode. Don't look at it. Don't look. If you go to y equals, it copied our equation for us, which is great. So now, notice it says, with the model, predict the number of worldwide sales in December 2019. Well, if X is the number of months since December 2016, December 2019 is how many months away? Hopefully you said 36. So we have to put in 36 for these x's. We can use the calculator to evaluate the function because we already have the function into y1. To have the calculator evaluate the function, I'm going to go to second quit, go to vars, y vars, enter on function, enter on y1. And now make it look like f of 36 by saying y1 of 36. And hit enter. So in December 2019, it's predicted that there will be 111.438 million PS4 sales worldwide. As a final comment, you may or may not have this r squared at the bottom. Don't worry if you don't have it. Basically, that number there tells you how good of a match the data is to the data is to the equation we found. The closer r squared is to 1, the better. 0.994 is darn close, so we're good to go.